Hey, what's up, YouTube? Hey, I'm coming to you. You've seen me before, but I'm coming to you with Sleeper Head. Why? Because I've been in the sleeper all damn day. It's a Saturday. I've been looking for loads. Still haven't found one, by the way. I'm contemplating. I'm going to go ahead and finish out my 34 here. Didn't really need to, but there's no loads. There's no reason for me to move. I've done searches for 200 miles out. There's nothing worth going grabbing right now. Now, and I'm limiting myself. If I was in normal running right now, then I would have found something. I could have got something, of course. But my plan is to get into West Virginia this week. I was hoping to get one more load to where it would accumulate enough to cover the cost of the week. You know, fuel and lease and insurance. That's all I was looking for. I just needed one more load, another $1,000 load, to cover the cost for insurance. And if that load yesterday didn't cancel out, or not canceled, but if it wasn't double booked, then I could have done that. I'd have been in West Virginia by now, probably. It's 4:34 in the afternoon, Saturday on May 18th. I've been on Facebook quite a bit today, looking, owner-operator groups and so forth, SFI drivers, a couple other groups as well. I'm sitting here just watching YouTube videos and all that crap, looking to see what's going on around the industry and the world on YouTube. I'll tell you this, although I can't give out details, I have been approved to move forward another direction, which is the main reason why I want to go to West Virginia. I need to get to West Virginia to get my yearly stuff done. My DOT stuff expires in July. If I wasn't planning on changing anything, I wouldn't be in such a hurry to do this. And I'm really not in a hurry to do it now, but I'd rather do it now just in case I make that final decision and I won't have to take time off then. No new company wants to bring a driver in, even though they're willing to right now. And no new company wants to bring a driver in when their DOT is about to expire, right? I got 2 months left on it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done now, just in case I make a final decision. Now I have until the 7th of June before that 30-day window runs out. I'm telling you the way it's looking, I just don't. I don't see a better picture here right now. I just don't here at Schneider, and that saddens me. I emailed my BOR. I told her this. She just said, "Understand? You got to do what you do to protect your business. Freight slide everywhere. Let me know when your last day is going to be." So I just gave her, like I said, it was like a heads up email for her to know that I'm shopping. I do have a question though. Duals or super singles? What is your opinion? I did ask her once before. I was wondering if there was any special thing you had to do to the drives if you wanted to swap out the duals for super singles. There isn't. You just take them off, put the super singles on. So without worrying about talking about price, what do you prefer on a truck? What do you think works best? I mean, there's arguments for both. I hear fuel efficiency and drag is a reduction on the super singles. Problem is, one goes out, you're pretty much setting. When you have 8 back there versus 4, you can still roll on 7 tires versus 3. So what's your opinion on super singles versus dual drive axles? And a lot of you have chimed in about how I was talking about maybe looking for an older truck, a cash truck, fixing it up as I go and so forth. A lot of you made valid points, and I've had those into consideration as well. That's just something that odds are what I'm going to do is in a few months after I switch, or if I switch, I'm going to save up some more money. And I'm probably just going to go get a banker finance truck. Still have a payment every month, but it won't be $6,000 or $5,500 roughly. Let me do the quick math, the actual math, minus insurance. My SFI is $1,351.18 every week. It's $5,400 and change every month for SFI. I can get that payment below $2,000 a month. That'd make me feel better. But I'm sitting here. I'm still looking for a load, and my 34 will be out in the morning. So either I'm going to have a load lined out tomorrow to get me. Right now. I'm only 180 miles, 170 miles away from Charleston. I can be there in 3 hours. Not a big deal. But again, I want to try to get one more load tomorrow, Monday. About $1,000, $900 to $1,000. So I do get a V&U for that trip yesterday. She said she's going to add it to the one I just dropped off. Prior to that, I've yet to see it closed out in the system yet, so I don't know. I don't even know how much a V&U is here at Schneider. V&U is vehicle not used. Like if you get to a shipper for an order they had placed and they decide not to use it for whatever reason, then you get a vehicle not used payment, a fee for that. If you're there already. Now, if they cancel while you're en route, you're shit out of luck. But anyway, that's going to be. I'm going to do I was going to do a Walmart order. I got a full cart ready to place it. It's a Walmart like 2 miles from here. But if I'm going to go home, or if I'm going to Charleston for a week, or 4 or 5 days, I won't be staying in the truck. I'll be in a hotel, and I don't want to have all that food in the truck and possibly go bad over that 4 or 5 days. I probably won't even stay in a hotel. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might get a little bit of hot tub treatment. Get me a hot tub session in. You hear me? I got some friends who invited me over. I just don't want to I don't want to impose. I feel weird. So yeah, this is my Saturday, y'all. Kind of down because of the situation. I know every truck. I'm not the only trucker that's dealing with situations like this. Bad load boards and all that, bad freight. I get that, and I do. I understand. And even in response to my BR's email, freight's not it's not the freight really. I can pretty much find freight, but the freight that we find, the rates are somewhere in Illinois to Laredo, Texas, 87 cents a mile. Illinois to Laredo, Texas, like 1,400 miles. 87 cents a mile. I'm sorry, I was looking over here. I'm used to having my lens turned this way, but I have it turned over here this time. It's not even the freight that's the problem. It's the rates of the freight that they're offering us. But the place I'm really considering, and I'm about 90% positive I'm going to go ahead and move forward. But it's a straight owner-operator company. You don't have to deal with company drivers. You don't have to compete with company drivers. Not dealing with them, just competing. And we're not competing with the drivers themselves specifically, because they're trying to get miles too. But right now, they're not even getting miles. It says if there's a good load on the board, you're like, okay, this is going to save my week. That load disappears. And it happens too often to say it always cancels, okay? So don't say it probably cancels. I mean, it could have canceled, but it can't happen that damn often. So in those points, I just feel like Schneider's pulling it off the board and giving it to their company drivers, which of course, that's just the business. I'm not complaining about that. There's got to be balance. We're their lease operators. We're paying them to drive this truck to make money. And they keep saying wait till later in the summer. Now it's later in the summer, like end of July, August. It was a few weeks ago. They said on the video they put out to announce this new board, they said a few weeks. And now we're hearing from a post in one of the groups that he spoke to a higher up in Schneider, SNI, and he said in the summer. We can't hold out that long. You just can't do it. It's not feasible if you have goals you want to achieve in a certain time frame. It really saddens me. It does. It really, really does. Anyway, let me stop this sobby shit. And I appreciate all you watching. Thank you so much. And we'll see you tomorrow.